Warm greetings from the High 10. It is Everyday Shenanigans on this Tuesday, May 19th, 2020. Hope you all are safe in your homes. I want to bring you said information pertaining to Mr. Donald Trump. If you need verification for the storyline, please log on to CNN Politics. And thanks again, Misty Lane, for this second story. Lord have mercy. My friend Elaine, she's been on them news stories, and I'm bringing you her suggested topics for the day, things she's discussed with me today. So I thought, okay, I'll bring this to the channel, see what the commenters have to say. If you all need verification for the storyline, please log on to CNN. And once again, thank you, Miss Elaine. Trump says he is taking hydroxychloroquine, though health experts question its effectiveness. President Donald Trump claimed Monday he is taking daily doses of hydroxychloroquine, a drug he's long touted as a potential coronavirus cure, even as medical experts and the U.S. Food and Drug Administration question its efficacy and warn of potential harmful side effects. Speaking at a meeting of restaurant executives, Trump said he began taking the anti-malarial drug after consulting the White House doctor, though stopped short of saying his physician had actually recommended the drug. A couple of weeks ago, I started taking it, Trump said. He later said he'd been taking it every day for a week and a half. The admission has a dramatic development in the Trump's attempts to promote, I'm just going to say the drugs, I don't want to pronounce the whole word. I don't want to mispronounce it. As a treatment for coronavirus, which began earlier in the outbreak and has been met with resistance from the medical professionals because the drug is prescribed to treat malaria and other conditions, Trump has cast it as safe and suggested coronavirus patients have little to lose by trying it. But at least one drug study has shown the drug does not work against COVID-19 and could cause heart problems. The study was published in the Journal of the American Medical Association. It follows a study published in the New England Journal of Medicine that also showed the drug doesn't fight the virus. Even before these reports were published, the FDA and the National Institutes of Health issued warnings about using the drug for coronavirus patients. Trump said he hadn't been exposed and that he started taking the drug because he had heard from the frontline responders who sent him letters saying they were taking it preventively. Here's my evidence. I get a lot of positive calls about it, Trump said. Asked if the White House doctor recommended he begin taking the drug, Trump demurred. I asked him, what do you think? He said, well, if you like it, the president told reporters. The president's physician, Navy Commander Sean Conley, alluded in a memo released Monday night to Trump's personal valet testing positive 2 weeks ago for coronavirus. Well, shut your mouth. While Conley didn't say directly that Trump started taking the drug in response to the valet testing positive, the timing mentioned by Trump and the positive tests match up. After numerous discussions, he and I, regarding the evidence for and against the use of this hydroxy drug, we concluded the potential benefit from treatment outweighed the relative risk, Conley wrote, adding that Trump has taken multiple tests for coronavirus, all negative, and remains symptom-free. While Trump admitted he doesn't know if the drug works, he claimed if it doesn't, you're not going to get sick and die. Wait a minute, let me read that again. He said, if it doesn't, you're not going to get sick and die. Lord Jesus, help me. The FDA has warned against the use of hydroxychloroquine and the chloroquine to treat the novel coronavirus and said they should only be used in hospitals or clinical trials because they can kill or cause serious side effects. These include serious heart rhythm problems in COVID-19 patients treated with the drugs, especially when they are combined with antibiotic azithromycin or other medications that can affect the heart. Trump has a common form of heart disease based on the results of his physical. In an interview on CNN's Anderson Cooper 360 on Monday night, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said the unproven nature of the drug and its questioned effectiveness in treating COVID-19 worried her. As far as the president is concerned, he's our president, and I would rather he not be taking something that has not been approved by the scientists, especially in his age group and in his, shall we say, weight group. Go ahead, Miss Pelosi. I'm dead right now. Oh, that is morbidly obese, they say. So I think it's not a good idea, Pelosi said. Trump does not qualify as morbidly obese based on the results of his physical. Hydroxychloroquine is used to treat or prevent malaria and to treat autoimmune conditions such as lupus and rheumatoid arthritis. Trump began promoting it 2 months ago as coronavirus began spreading to every part of the country, setting in motion stay-at-home orders and shutting down the economy. He was encouraged by certain allies in conservative media who also hailed the drug as potential solution to the growing crisis. But even some of Trump's closest medical advisors expressed caution, including Dr. Anthony Fauci, who voiced skepticism about touting hydroxychloroquine as a treatment for coronavirus before it could be adequately tested. Recently, a U.S. Health and Human Service whistleblower alleged he came under pressure from political leadership at HHS to make hydroxychloroquine widely available after Trump repeatedly proclaimed its potential benefits during his daily White House briefings. Lord, if you need verification for this story, CNN. Where do I start with this? First, let's say there is no vaccination for COVID-19. Mr. Trump is saying he takes this drug. He's been taking it for a couple of weeks. Basically, his doctor is not recommending he take this drug. He's doing it because obviously he wants to. And then I just read an article that says something about he has stock in a company that produces this said drug. So go figure. The fact that Pelosi made the comment that he is our president, she wouldn't want him taking anything that has not been checked out, thoroughly validated by health officials, FDA, That was nice of you to say that, Miss Pelosi. I commend you. That was a very kind and honorable thing that you said, and noble. Very Christian-like. You know the Queen don't care what Donald Trump takes. It wouldn't bother me none about him taking the drug. And due to the fact that it says that it causes heart problems, and Big Boy has heart problems, well, you do the math. Only a fool would be taking it knowing it's not regulated. And then another thing, the drug is recommended to only be taken in a medical arena, such as the hospital or clinic. And Big Boy is obviously being injected by somebody, side joke, taking the medicine. I don't know if it comes in pure form or liquid. Oh, mercy me. So we might end up having us a Michael Jackson situation on our hands. Yes, I said it. Shut your mouth. And then what would happen if something was to happen to Mr. Trump? Will we then be wanting to put his doctor on trial for murder? Ooh, did I say that? I did. Just saying. Well, he didn't admit to you all that he was injecting bleach in his arm, as he was kindly telling Americans to do so back in April. So now he's letting people know that he's taking this drug that is treated as a malaria drug and also a drug treatment for those who have lupus. And there are issues with that because there are patients who are saying that they cannot afford the drug because it has went sky high due to this COVID-19 scenario and this drug being touted by the president as a good drug to use to treat COVID-19 positive patients. So the downfall is, one, we don't know, right, the efficiency of the drug. Two, it is not a said vaccine in stone. And three, people with lupus and autoimmune diseases may suffer as far as purchasing the drug because the drug price has escalated. So who is the winner? And who shall be the biggest loser? More nonsense and buffoonery out of Washington, D.C. pertaining to Mr. Donald Trump and his bleaching comments and now taking this drug. And one can say, yes, he started taking the drug when his personal valet became afflicted with COVID-19. He started ingesting the drug. And the fact that he's doing all these public speaking engagements with no mask on, which we understand that when you're speaking to the public, you won't have a mask on. That's common sense. But I don't think he's putting one on after closing his mouth. Do you understand what I'm saying? He or Mr. Pence. you all are too old for the buffoonery and silliness. And the old saying is that you lead by example. But you see, as I have said to so many people, we're talking about President Trump or Dodo Bird next door. You can't tell certain people some things. And some people you just don't follow in behind. And so why would I take anything to heart as spoken word or knowledge from Mr. Trump or the vice president when they won't even wear a mask? Because he never took this COVID-19 pandemic seriously. That's why he made idiotic statements pertaining to digesting bleach. And now we learn that he is publicly telling people that he's taking this drug because he knows that people are being afflicted with it. And someone close to him has become afflicted with it, his personal valet. So he started taking it. How convenient. And he also has heart problems. So like I said, it'd be a shame if something was to happen to him from taking this drug, not knowing the ramifications of taking the drug in an outdoor setting. That is the said information out of Washington. Oh, mercy. God bless us. God bless America. I just don't know what to say. Every day is something crazy. Something crazy. Thanks for joining me. Like, share, subscribe. Drop your comments below. Mask up, glove up. Put those said items in the appropriate receptacles when you are done. Please stay safe out there, everybody, YouTubers. Thanks for watching and liking, subscribing, passing the word along, passing my name along. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Missy Lane, for this storyline. And God bless all of you. Back-to-back videos on a Tuesday from the High 10. This is Everyday Shenanigans. You all take care out there. Bye-bye.